All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are putting together your personal roadmap to one of the most respected credentials in all of cybersecurity, the GIAC certification. Seriously, if you're looking to really prove your skills and, supercharge your career, you've come to the right place.
And that right there, that's really the heart of it, isn't it? It's not just about getting a piece of paper, it's about that instant credibility. And look, when someone like Ben Boyle, who holds a bunch of advanced GIAC certs, by the way, says something like this, you know it carries some serious weight in the industry.
So, let's do this. Think of the next few minutes as your personal strategy session. By the time we're done, you're going to have a super clear map of the whole GIAC landscape, a battle-tested strategy for the exam, and even the tools to make it all happen. So first up, let's dig into what actually makes GIAC the gold standard.
So first things first, why is everyone always calling GIAC the gold standard? Well, it really just comes down to one single word, rigor. These certifications, they're not about memorizing a bunch of facts, not at all. They are all about proving you can actually do the job in the real world.
And it really all goes back to where it came from. GIAC was founded by the SANS Institute, and let's be clear, they are an absolute titan in cybersecurity training. They had a really clear mission: create a certification that validates practical, hands-on skills. We're talking about the kind of deep expertise you need to defend critical systems in government, industry, you name it, right from day one.
Okay, now with more than 40 certifications, I know the GIAC portfolio can look, well, a little overwhelming at first glance. But don't worry, it's actually organized in a really logical way, all designed to help you map out your career. Let's break it all down.
Pretty much everything falls into one of these 6 core areas. So whether you see yourself as an ethical hacker in offensive ops, or maybe a network defender in cyber defense, or even a manager in leadership, there is a clear path for you. So really your first step is just to ask yourself, which one of these gets you excited? Where do you want to be?
And understanding this progression is absolutely key. You start out with the practitioner certifications to build that rock-solid foundation, really mastering your core skills. But then from there, you can level up to the applied knowledge certs. And honestly, you should think of these as the boss battles of cybersecurity. We're talking intense, hands-on exams where you're solving complex, real-world problems inside a live virtual environment. It's the real deal.
Okay, so you've picked your path. Awesome. Now for the next big hurdle, the exam itself. The GIAC exam is, well, it's famous, or maybe even a little infamous, for its unique format. So let's break down exactly how it works, and more importantly, the strategy you're going to need to crush it.
So, an open book exam? Sounds easy, right? Ha! Wrong. With something like a minute and a half per question, you are in a flat-out race against the clock. Your books are a safety net. They are not a crutch. Success here isn't about looking things up. It's about knowing exactly where to find them in an instant. And to do that, you need a system.
And right here, this is the secret weapon, championed by pros like Leslie Carhart. We're talking about the index. And listen, this is not just some study aid. The actual process of building your own index forces you to engage with the material on a way deeper level. It's the key to both learning the concepts and passing the exam. It's that important.
This is the legendary pancakes method, and trust me, it's brilliant because it's so simple. Basically, you're building a multi-layered reference system. First, you color-code each book with tabs. Then, as you read, you highlight the important stuff and tab those sections. Every single thing you highlight goes into a spreadsheet with its location, book color, page number, all of it. Then you just sort that spreadsheet alphabetically. Now, during the exam, you can find any keyword in seconds, glance at the color codes, and flip to the exact book and page. It's like a superpower.
Okay, a really important tip. Do not waste your 2 official practice tests. Use that first one as a diagnostic, right? Find the weak spots in your index, see where you're losing precious time. Then you refine everything, study those weak areas, and treat the second test like your final dress rehearsal. That is how you walk into the real exam feeling totally confident.
So that indexing strategy is incredibly powerful. But let's be real. Building it and truly mastering all that material takes a lot of time. You also need a way to test your index and your own knowledge under that real exam pressure. And that, my friends, is where the right study tools come into play.
And this is the question every single candidate asks themselves. How do I practice for the real thing? How do I identify my blind spots? And how do I reinforce all this knowledge I've been indexing without completely burning out? It's a huge challenge.
Well, when you look at the modern prep tools out there, a few key features really stand out for this kind of exam.
I'm talking about things like an AI-guided learning path or a smart review system. These go way beyond just basic practice questions. They are literally designed to shorten your study time by focusing you on the exact concepts you haven't mastered yet, and that is absolutely critical when you're dealing with so much material.
So a really smart study toolkit should have a few key things. You need realistic exam simulations. That's a must for mastering your timing. An AI-powered review is crucial because it doesn't just tell you you're wrong, it explains why you're wrong, turning those mistakes into actual learning moments. And then you've got other cool tools like a database of common mistakes or a built-in Pomodoro timer to keep you focused. Something like FlashGenius, for instance, actually brings all of these things together in one place.
So, you've done it. You put in the work, you passed the exam. What happens next? Well, let's talk about the payoff, because believe me, the rewards for all this effort are very, very real.
And look, this isn't just about feelings or anecdotes. This is backed by hard data. A staggering 92% of certified pros say they feel more confident in their abilities. 84% feel more driven to succeed. And get this, 80% say they actually met the exact personal or career goal that got them started in the first place. We're talking promotions, pay raises, you name it.
And remember, when you get certified, you're not just getting another line on your resume. You are joining an elite global community. There are over 120,000 professionals out there who hold GIAC certifications. Now that is a powerful network to be a part of. So when you boil it all down, a GIAC certification is a direct investment in you. It proves your skills to employers, it makes you stand out in a crowded job market, and it connects you to this huge network of experts. All of that directly impacts your future opportunities and, yes, your salary. So there you have it. We've covered the why, the what, and the how. You have the map to choose your certification, you've got the strategy to conquer that exam, and you know about the tools that can help you prepare smarter. The path forward is crystal clear. The only question left is, what will your next chapter be?